Thank you, Ms. Fairman. Good evening, board members. This evening, Queens Lake Middle School will be presenting information regarding their the Great American Park Project. As Queens Lake Middle School continues to focus on integrating reading and writing across the curriculum, as well as engaging students through real-world applications, the goal of this project for U.S. History 2 students was to create an amusement park that represents the different regions of the United States and highlight the unique qualities of each region. Students utilize creativity, collaboration, critical thinking skills, and in-depth inquiry as they progress through this long-range project in history class. So I'm going to ask Ms. Candace Welch, the principal from Queens Lake, if she'll please come up and introduce her team.
Good evening, and thank you for spotlighting Queens Lake Middle School for this month's Accent on Academics. I am Candace Welch, proud principal at Queens Lake, and this year we have been very committed to literacy as we recognize the importance for our future-ready graduates to have solid foundations in reading and writing. One of our school-wide goals is taking an all-hands-on-deck approach by intentionally building in effective reading strategies as well as content-related writing opportunities for our students across the curriculum. We recognize that the hard work to truly meet the needs of our students has to be done in social studies, science, math, and encore classes, and cannot solely be an effort for our English department and reading specialist. Our exceptional staff at Queens Lake has risen to the challenge, and Mr. Brian Cole in particular understood the assignment and will soon share how he incorporates the elements of literacy into his U.S. History 2 classes. Mr. Cole is in his 28th year teaching and is not only an incredibly talented history teacher, he also serves as our department head for history, is a mentor teacher, student connection coach, and goes above and beyond to build meaningful relationships with students and engage them in high-quality lessons each day. A personal passion of his is theme parks, and he is actually one of the voices of the Sesame Street Forest of Fun at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Mr. Cole was able to tie together our literacy goal, his SOL focus of diverse regions of the United States, and his passion for theme parks into an excellent learning opportunity for our students. I'm excited for you all to hear from him and 4 of our outstanding students this evening as they share their perspectives on completing this long-range project. Without further ado, I'd like to hand the presentation over to the outstanding Mr. Brian Cole.
Thank you, Mrs. Welsh. As we all know, writing is not merely a skill confined to English class. It is a key to unlocking a world of comprehension and critical thinking for our students. As a former elementary school teacher, I know the importance of writing for our students. As a history teacher currently at the secondary level, I also know that writing allows our students to explore and understand historical events, perspectives, and the human experience. Therefore, it is important for me to continue to incorporate writing in my class. Whether it's creating fabricated stories to learn more about yellow journalism, or writing letters from the trenches on the Western Front during World War I try to work in writing projects that provide our students with diverse opportunities to engage with the past. One of these writing projects involved students working in groups to create sections of a theme park that highlight each region and significant city that we were studying. Here to present their project are Leah, Bonnie, Lydia, and Lucy.
Welcome to our park. Hi, my name is Bonnie, and I'm going to show you guys the northeast region of our park. We are all very excited to start this project. The first thing we did was choose a team with a maximum of 5 people. Then we chose our 3 regions. We brainstormed ideas for the rides and split the work evenly. Lucy wrote the paragraphs, Lydia designed the maps, and Leah and I designed most of the rides and sides. An important part of the criteria was writing. This paragraph gives an overview of the northeast region of our park. We talk about our 4 rides and the 9 states in the region, which are Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Our first ride in the Northeast region was the New York City Big Apple. We named this ride after the city's nickname, the Big Apple. Next, we have the Boston Tea Plunge. Many historical events have happened in Boston. One of them was the Boston Tea Party. In this ride, you are the crate of tea, and at the end of the ride, you get splashed in the water. Then we have the Philadelphia Skyline. This ride lets you experience the famous skyline on an electrifying roller coaster. Last but definitely not least is the Three River City, Pittsburgh. This ride highlights the two rivers that form the Ohio River. The Pittsburgh River is a lazy river that flows around the entire northeast region of our park.
Hi, my name is Lydia. My role in this group project was to create the maps. These maps are separated into Northeast, Southwest, and Rocky Mountains. I created these maps using Google and Canva. This is the map of the Northwest region. It includes the Boston Tea Plunge, the New York Big Apple, the Pittsburgh River, which is the tea line going all around this region of the park, and the skyline of Philadelphia. This area includes facilities like parking, the ticket booth, and restrooms. In this region, my favorite ride is the New York Big Apple.
Hello, my name is Lucy. I wrote all the paragraphs introducing each region. 2 of the criteria for the project were to inform the guests about how many states there are in that region and to write about each ride. For the Southwest region, there are several states, including Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas, as well as rides based on the major cities in these states. For the first ride, we chose a colorful roller coaster to highlight Santa Fe's love for color. The next ride was a water plunge to tell the story of the Alamo. And like Busch Gardens Pompeii, you experience the Battle of the Alamo, and as you near the end of the ride, you get splashed into a pool of refreshing water to signify that you have made it through the battle and are safe.
And here we are again at the Southwest map. The rides in this map are the Santa Fe Color Coaster and the San Antonio Alamo. The facilities here are a snack bar, another restroom, picnic tables, and a first aid station. I like the cactus that I added.
Hi, my name is Leah, and I will be presenting the Rocky Mountain region. One of the checklist items that we had to complete was to write a conclusion sentence at the end of the paragraph. When you write a paragraph, you should always have a sentence that summarizes the major points. For each region, we had to design an amusement park ride that highlights the significance of cities. One of the cities that is located in the Rocky Mountain region is Salt Lake City, Utah. For this city, we created a ride that is a paddle boat shaped like a duck. You are paddling through a lake. This ride is shaped like a duck because Salt Lake City has lots of birds. The next city is Denver, Colorado. For this ride, you're wearing 4D glasses. You're portraying a snow skier who is trying to get away from a Yeti that is chasing you. We created this ride because Denver is very snowy, and who knows, maybe it contains a Yeti or two.
This is our Rocky Mountain map. The rides for this area include the Salt Lake Duckies and the Denver Skiers, and the Yeti. I added the statue of the dabbing Yeti for fun. The facilities here are another snack bar and restrooms. Salt Lake Duckies is my favorite ride overall. This is all our regions combined to make the full park map. This map was definitely the hardest one to create, and that is our proposal for the Great American Park. Does anybody have any questions?
Who has some questions? Mrs. Goodwin.
Yes, I was just wondering, that's amazing. It looks like a lot of fun. What was your favorite part in creating this park project?
My favorite part was probably getting to work with my friends in my group and also being able to add any ride that we wanted just to create our own theme park.
How long did it take you to get all this stuff together? I mean, that's pretty amazing.
It took around 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, around 2 weeks.
So how do you guys pick your own regions?
We looked at the criteria and then decided which ones we liked the best.
Just had a question. Had you studied the regions before you started this, or was the study of the regions while you were doing it? or a little of both?
The unit before this, we were talking about all the states and the regions, and so this was the project to like sum up that unit.
Now I have a question. Where are you going to put this theme park?
Probably in the center of the United States where everybody can come in and just see the regions.
That's really great. Does anybody else have any comments or questions? I want to thank you so much. I know when I was teaching, I coordinated a lot. I was an English teacher and coordinated with some of the different core subjects to get writing and reading in those subjects, and it was a lot of fun, and I know the students enjoyed that, so I think it's wonderful that you're continuing, to do the same thing for your students. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
Mr. Cole, just thank you also for doing such a great job. Appreciate you. Thank you.